a recap of my quarter one goals and what I've learned from them, as well as the creation of my quarter two goals on today's Think Share. Hello and welcome to Think Share. My name's Zach, here to bring to what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, reading about, listening to, that is not a part of math class, but certainly deserves some attention. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. And if you're seeing this on Facebook, feel free to comment. It's the first time really putting this out on Facebook. First off, I want to invite people. I'm building a community of people that do goals and take them seriously and want accountability. I'm going to be doing bi-weekly phone calls with people that have done my goals workshop or have very well-defined 90-day targets. If you're interested in that, send me an email. I'll leave in the description below, or leave a comment on the Facebook or send me a Facebook message. So my quarter one goals were: 1, develop a habit of journaling. Check. I am 87 days straight with this 5-minute journal and I'm loving it. It's been a great opportunity to create the day and recap the day every day. Journaling I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm really excited that I'm almost at 90 days straight with it. Goal number 2, meditate every day. That was a fail. Goal number 3, to create my first paying client as a goals coach. I did have a client. She did meet her goals. I've not been paid. I'm okay with that. I recognize there are some learning opportunities in that. So here's some of the things that I learned from execution of those goals. 1, planning. I recognized I set myself up for disaster by only trying to cause one client and not create sort of a pipeline. I did not have a weekly plan going into things. My idea was just to text someone or contact someone every day. Didn't really work out. It didn't fit into my schedule, and I needed, honestly, a time slot plan. So creating time slots, planning my day out ahead of time or the week out ahead of time, and that is going to be my number 1 goal for quarter 2. Second thing I learned, they're kind of self-centered. So self-centered in a good way for journaling and for meditation. In terms of goals coaching, not so good. What I recognized was that a lot of it had to do with me getting paid. And I was a little too focused on money. It was like a personal financial goal rather than the goal of creating content and value for others. And so that's why I'm pivoting in my quarter 2 goals, is to make it less about me, more about providing value, as sort of Gary Vaynerchuk would say. And third thing that I learned is that some of the daily things like meditation, I really need a good picture, a good reason why I'm doing it every day, or I'm not gonna do it. And it needs to be very present, needs to be very real, and I probably need to read it every day, especially if it's something that I don't want to do. If I don't see the bigger picture, one of the things I recognize I need to look at is my reason why good? So one of the other things was for goals coaching, my why at the time was because I see this as a career move and a personal endeavor that I would like to do and will provide financial freedom for the future. Very self-centered and not a strong why. But when I realized at some point when I was coaching this individual, it made a huge difference when I recognized that if I don't show up well for that call, or if I'm not empowered and I'm not empowering my coachee, they're not gonna go empower other people. And this person's goal was to become a public speaker, talking about something that they are very well learned on. So if I'm not showing up, I'm not doing my job as a coach, she's not delivering the value that I know she can deliver to the people that she's trying to. So looking at it more as like me not showing up for a phone call could potentially impact thousands of people in a sort of indirect way. That was a much bigger why that had me, like, the moment that I realized that, it was a whole different context for accomplishing that. I'm bringing that to quarter 2. So quarter 2 goals. My number 1 is planning. I recognize this is the life skill that if I master this, or if I can take 90 days to really work on it and work on executing those plans and seeing what works and doesn't work, a lot of the things in my life are gonna get easier and I'm gonna be able to accomplish more. So the measurable goal of that is by July 3rd, I will have 11 weekly action plans that I will have written on a Sunday and then debriefed the following Sunday. Goal number 2 is that I want to build a community of goal setters and achievers. So I think there's a lot of people that have goals up here, they don't have them written down. I want to push people to write them down if they're interested. And that's what that invite was at the beginning, is I'm trying to build a community that I can bring value to for free. If people see that I'm valuable enough, they might want coaching from me. if I can provide value well, then I'm doing more than I could have ever asked for in quarter one with just being a goals coach. So I'm looking to create a community of achievers that maybe your environment is not working well. Maybe the people around you are not really goal setters and achievers. Contact me if that's something you're interested in. I'm doing free goal setting workshops for families, for friends, for anyone that wants to jump on a Zoom call. Third is I still want to do more self-reflection, and I love this 5-minute journal because it has really helped me get my foot in the door, and I recognize it's just not quite as deep as I want to go every day. So I'm giving myself sort of a stepping stone. I'm going to be creating my own, what's going to be self-published journal, which is going to be just a little bit deeper than this. So those are my goals. If you're interested in helping me with those goals, let me know. I look forward to helping you with your goals and making them a reality, especially if the people around you are not. Thank you for watching. If you like this, give it a like. If you dislike this, give it a dislike. Let me know why in the comments. If you want more, subscribe, especially on YouTube. If you want notifications when I send out new things, click the bell for notifications. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. As always, keep meditating, stay mindful, stay weird humans.